writer is not going to issue a kill order if he doesn't have that thing nearby. You grabbing it, you saved us.
If that's true, then we should destroy the damn thing.
Wait.
Oliver Queen.
¿Es radio?
I know you're still down here, Mr. Queen. You should have studied those maps more closely. The only way out of these tunnels is back the way you came, which means going through me. You can either return of your own accord, or you can force me to come and find you. But don't bother trying to fight your way out of this. After all, I'm the only one of us who has men and guns.
Well, last August, Dark asked me for the vacation plans for the chief of the fire department.
Objection.
Dark, vendor, whatever he wants to call himself. I told him where Chief Reynolds was staying the next day the place blows up.
Objection. Conjecture.
Something you're free to challenge on cross-examination. Continue, Ms. Lance.
He wanted me to give him access to the SCPD computer network. I did it. He wanted me to give him the departmental patrol schedules. I did that. He wanted me to break into a federal server farm to install a computer virus, and I did that. He wanted me to give him information on the city's leadership, and I did that. And 3 days later, the city leadership were all dead.
You did all of these things for the defendant.
The defendant and the organization he works for, he called it Hive.
Objection. Your Honor. It's hearsay.
Statement against interest, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Captain Lance, why would you do these things?
At first, I didn't know his intentions, like with the fire chief. But then when I confronted Dark about it, he told me that if I didn't do everything he asked, everything he told me to do, he'd have you killed.
No more questions, Your Honor.
All right, how are you gonna make this
Captain Lance, have you ever
against him?
personally witnessed my client commit any illegal act?
Well, I'm pretty sure that threatening the daughter of a police captain isn't legal, Counselor.
Objection.
Overruled.
You know, the fact of the matter is, I've seen your client in his little hidey hole with his little men, ghosts he calls them, and I've heard him say repeatedly how he wants to destroy this city, and that if I didn't help him do it then, he'd kill my daughter. By saying all these things, I'm setting a match to my career. Maybe my life. So why would I be doing that if everything I'm saying isn't true?
Yeah. But what's gonna be the consequences of this? Or Oliver.
Everything okay?
He just thinks you're beautiful. And he loves you.
Oliver, you have many qualities, many astonishing qualities, and I, for one, cannot wait to move on to the next chapter. All right. Oliver.
Felicity.
This is his chance to let her know where he
Before I met
stands.
you, I had a plan. I had a way that I was going to be. But then you walked into my life. All right, I showed up at your cubicle and you changed everything. I was in darkness. But with your kindness, your generosity, your compassion, your intelligence, your wit, and your trust, you brought me into the light. You let me know that I deserved it. You were that light. And I don't know if I still deserve that trust, if I deserve you. But whatever has happened, whatever will happen, the way that you make me feel is the best part of my life. You can ask me to say that I don't love you, that I will never lie to you again. You are my always. And I just want the chance to be yours.
Hello, lovers.
Run!
Your little speech. It's only off by a little. See, she isn't the best thing in your life, because that means you love her. And love means you're soft. And soft means death. Here, let me show you. Oh, sorry, I didn't check your gift registry. Was an explosion that would bring down this whole building on your list? Your engagement, that horrible shooting, your miracle recovery. It was all just a fairy tale. Camelot in Star City.
Thank you.
But once Camelot dies, everyone will know my truth. That love is a bullet to the brain.
No, it's not. Kevlar. Under the tux. My bodyguard insisted.
What was his plan for C4?
That's a damn good question.
You don't have to do this.
I do. The two words.
Come on,
that start
Felicity, you can
every
relate
marriage.
apparently, because now you hate Oliver, so just
True love. People
talk
need
to
see
her
it.
and
They need to
knock
know
her
what
out
a
of
joke
funk.
that is.
It's not.
I have loved 2 men in my life. They're both dead now. No matter what, love always ends in death. That's why it's in the vows. I'm just cutting out middleman. Love
Who's
is
the other one?
death.
It's not. You saw those people outside, right? They're out there because love is real. Because love is life itself. And if I die tonight, it'll be okay. Because I was one of those people lucky enough to have experienced it. From the moment he walked into my life, everything changed. I became a person that I didn't even know I was capable of becoming. I became the very best version of myself.
Really? And then you dumped him. Are you just gonna take all this back? It's like, I just said what I said just to not die.
Purpose. And it brings us more joy than you can ever take away from us. And it's worth living for. All of it.
You really know how to make a girl believe in love again.
Well, at least they didn't really get married. Like, they didn't complete it, so don't have to worry about a divorce. Which I'm sure she would insist on.
You okay?
Yeah.
About what you said in there to Cutter. Maybe we could meet up and talk about it. Tonight or...
She's gonna take it back.
We're both exhausted from whatever that was.
tomorrow.
Guess Judge Sakow's holding court late, and she's making her decision.
I heard what Felicity said in there.
Relax, and I told you so, John.
Just saying. She needs some time.
I'm sure that's true. I'm sure they'll get back together at some point, but right now I'm still really pissed off
Watch it.
at Felicity.
Could be a trap. You just left it behind. Why would they do that? Drop the weapon.
Maybe you should radio Ryder.
Why?
Now we have guns too.
The standard of proof for a preliminary hearing
I'm
is
sure
much
Dark
less
is getting
severe
out.
than one for a trial. Even so, the evidence against the defendant is exceedingly thin. There is no forensic or circumstantial evidence that points to the defendant's guilt. But I found Quentin Lance's testimony to be particularly compelling. His credibility is bolstered by his status as a police captain, but the fact that he was willing to incriminate himself to see justice done makes his testimony especially believable. On the strength of it, I am denying the defense's motion to dismiss and binding the defendant over for trial. Mr. Dark will be held without bail or possibility of release.
Wow, I'm surprised actually. I think he is too. And he doesn't have his little magic trick to do anything. Something bad's gonna happen though, I feel it. Like he still has his little worker bees.
I wasn't exactly pulling punches on the stand.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't, because of that, Dark's defense is blown to shreds. He's gonna spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Hey, Quentin. You have a minute?
He's gonna be fired.
You're being suspended pending an IAB investigation. I need your badge and your weapon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this, Quentin. I'm sure your union rep will make it clear to IAB that you were acting under duress.
Yeah, I'm good either way, Frank. Truly.
It's not exactly how I pictured our wedding day.
I don't know. Being kidnapped by psychotic criminals has sort of been the theme of our relationship.
I want you to know that what I said today, I meant every single word of it.
I love you.
He doesn't want to be with you right now,
With everything
ever.
in me. But what I said doesn't apply to us. I can't be with you. I can't marry you.
Yes, you can. Because that's what both of us want. And look, things can be different. I can be different. And I am promising you, I'm swearing to you, there will be no more lies.
You know, no matter how much you love me, there's always going to be a part of you that defaults to the man who was on the island, alone.
And sooner than we both think, you're going to be stuck in a situation where you have to make a decision that requires you to hide things from me. Again. See, you can't know that. I do know that, and you know that. That's this life. I'm sorry. You know, 5 months ago, I convinced you that we could have it all. We could come here to this job and have each other. I was wrong. And then I thought that we could just go back to the way things were before we left for Ivy Town. So what does that mean?
It means that it is too hard to be here with you every night and not be with you. That's not fair to either of us. You told
True.
me how you worked some tech magic to return all the money that Adam Hunt swindled out of people. You don't need me. You'll be fine. You don't give up. You know, that's what makes you a hero. But there's no fixing this. We have to let each other go. I want you to keep it for good this time, please.
I don't want to let you go.
I don't want to let you go. But I am already gone.
This is the stupid reason for them to be broken up. So stupid. What's that? I don't get that. Okay, whatever. Alright, so this episode just mostly just pissed me off. So Cupid was in it. She's an idiot. Felicity is insisting her and Oliver are over. She's an idiot. So yeah, pretty much sums up the episode. But at least Dark is in prison or jail, whatever, for now. I don't know if that ring is gonna give him some kind of power or help him escape in some way. I don't know. They tried to make it seem like it was something, but I don't know what they were implying. Lance, because he incriminated himself, he is now lost his job. He's not permanent yet. He's just suspended until investigation, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Oliver, I felt really bad for him. His heart's broken, and I don't know how I would feel if I didn't know what I know about the future of the show. At least a bit of the show, it's not like I know everything. I've already explained what I know in a previous episode. I don't know how long ago I revealed that, but right now it just makes me really pissed off at Felicity for being a hypocrite. But like I said, I don't know her circumstances or anything like that. But right now she just seems like a big giant hypocrite. And I know because of finding this out, obviously she's still going to be on the show. I just don't know in what capacity. She quit the team because it's too hard to be with Oliver and not be with Oliver, which is her decision. It's her decision. It's not like he broke up with her and expected her to work there. I mean, he wasn't expecting her to still work there when she dumped him. So when she said, I'll see you tonight, he was surprised because he didn't get it. But he took it as a sign that maybe things could be fixed. And now she's pretty much saying they can't be. But I don't believe that. I think that they will get back together. I just don't know when or how or anything like that. So yeah, this episode just really made me mad. More than anything, wasn't anything great. It was stupid. It was stupid. The episode was stupid. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.